Hey there, fantasy lovers. Today I've got an epic tale for you, one that will take you through a whirlwind of adventure, danger, and destiny. This is the legendary story of Ivan and his enchanted horse. Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom, beyond the rolling hills and vast fields, there lived a humble farmer with 3 sons. The youngest, Ivan, was kind-hearted, but often mocked by his older brothers for being naive and simple. But oh, how fate had a different plan for him. One year, the farmer's fields began to suffer. Each morning, the golden wheat stood trampled, as if some invisible force had destroyed it overnight. Desperate to uncover the culprit, the farmer sent his eldest son to stand guard. But, as midnight approached, a strange drowsiness overtook him, and he fell into a deep sleep. The next night, the second son took his turn, only to succumb to the same fate. Finally, it was Ivan's turn. Unlike his brothers, Ivan fought against the unnatural sleep. When midnight struck, he saw a magnificent silver horse grazing in the fields. With lightning reflexes, he leapt forward and grabbed the horse's mane. The creature neighed wildly, trying to escape, but Ivan held on. "Let me go, kind Ivan," the horse pleaded. "I promise to reward you handsomely." Ivan, moved by the horse's intelligence, agreed. In return, the horse gifted him a small, peculiar foal, humpbacked and oddly shaped. Though Ivan's brothers laughed at the creature, he sensed it was special. News of Ivan's humpbacked horse reached the royal palace. The envious courtiers whispered in the king's ear, telling him that such a marvelous creature must belong to the crown. Summoning Ivan, the king demanded that he hand over the horse. "But your majesty," Ivan protested, "this horse is my friend." The king, however, was not interested in friendship. He offered Ivan a challenge. If he could bring back a feather from the legendary firebird, he could keep his horse. If he failed, he would lose everything. The humpbacked horse, wise beyond its appearance, knew where to find the firebird. Together, they journeyed through dark forests, crossed treacherous rivers, and climbed mountains where the stars seemed close enough to touch. At last, they reached an enchanted orchard where the firebird roosted. Its feathers glowed like embers, illuminating the night. With great care, Ivan crept forward and plucked a single feather. The bird stirred, but did not awaken. Triumphant, Ivan returned to the king, but the greedy ruler was not satisfied. "If you can bring me a single feather, you can surely bring me the whole bird," he declared. Though the task was even more dangerous, Ivan had faith in his horse. This time, they set a trap, using golden apples to lure the firebird. As soon as it landed, Ivan threw a net over it. The bird shrieked and flapped its wings, but the humpbacked horse galloped away at such speed that no one could stop them. The king was amazed, yet his greed only grew. Now he wanted the most beautiful maiden in the world, the Tsar maiden. If Ivan failed to bring her, he would be executed. The humpbacked horse, as always, knew the way. They rode to the distant sea, where the Tsar maiden's palace stood on an island of pure gold. But winning her was not simple. She demanded that Ivan perform 3 impossible tasks: retrieve her lost ring from the ocean depths, bring her the talking fish of wisdom, and find the magical water of eternal youth. With the help of his faithful horse, Ivan succeeded. He dove into the ocean, where a friendly whale helped him find the ring. He outwitted the fish of wisdom by answering its riddles, and at last he collected the water of eternal youth from a hidden spring deep within a mountain. Impressed by his bravery and kindness, the Tsar maiden agreed to return with Ivan. When the king saw the Tsar maiden, he was mesmerized. However, she had one final demand before she would marry him. "You must bathe in the cauldron of boiling water," she declared. The king, blinded by his desire for youth, agreed without hesitation. But the moment he stepped into the cauldron, he vanished in a puff of steam. The people, seeing their king gone, turned to Ivan. Cheering, they declared him their new ruler. With the Tsar maiden at his side and the loyal humpbacked horse by his throne, Ivan became the wisest and kindest king the land had ever known. The end. Thanks for tuning in, folks. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic stories. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep adventuring.